Hello and welcome back to Valheim. And 2 weeks ago-ish at this point, a new update for the game came out, which added a bunch of different things. For example, the ability to pause single-player games. So that meant that one mod I could actually remove because it is now part of the game. But there wasn't any Valheim last week because I needed to wait for a few mods to have time to update or fix themselves through just the game getting some bug fixes and such. But sadly, 3 of the mods that I'm using can no longer be used because they haven't been updated. However, they are not that crucial. It's InventorySort, RemoveDeathPins, and one more which HoldAttack. Right. HoldAttack can, or those 3 doesn't work anymore. So I've removed them, and most of the things does work at this point, which is very nice. We are starting over here because we have a new trophy. We attach that and activate. We can now, we go in here, see that selected Forsaken Power Moder always tailwind when sailing, which is rather useful. Now, what am I going to do from here on out? Now, one of the things which was added in the update was caves. They actually came out with caves. Now, all the mountains we have already explored, there won't be any caves there. If we go there and try to search for a cave there, we will not find any because they can't spawn. But we should, technically speaking, be able to find caves on this actually rather old map at this point, by going to mountains we haven't explored, which I will take a look into because I think it's it will be fun to do. But for now, what I'm going to do is get to the next area. But first, let's go and sleep. And what we are going to do is take our lovely boat and head out to here. And because we have planes there, and I've checked a bit cheatily, but still, and this area is sort of the biggest and easiest to get to planes we can find. And let's see. Is there anything I need to do before we go? The answer to that is yes. Minor stamina mead. I would have liked that during the boss fight, but regardless, here we are. And let's put the stamina in there. And I didn't have any more of them. But yeah, thankfully all the other mods actually still works. So, and I will update the description from here on out to work with what actually works and what's active when I play. But I'm not going to customize for what's already up, since it was functional when I played before. So, let's see. Do I, for example, maybe, just maybe, I want to... Right, I need all my tools as well. Good thing I remembered. Okay, I can make an artisan table, apparently. I need to make all the decorative stuff as well, and decorate a room to increase my rested bonus as much as possible. Bum, 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 bum. Artisan table. All right, dragon tier. Yeah, and I do have dragon tier. So that's not an issue. And yeah, if you want to, I've probably gone through this, but if you want to deconstruct a boat, you can't do the normal middle mouse click to deconstruct it. You need to whack it with something. Physically break it. And an axe will do the most damage. Now be careful where you do this, since all the stuff will fall to the bottom of the ocean, like the waterbed, so to speak. So if you can't actually get it, well, you have most likely lost a bunch of resources, which you most likely isn't going to be able to retrieve. But you will be able to see them, so they will be there taunting you. There we go. I think I got all of it. Let's check. Yes, since I can build it again, I did get all the resources. Good. It took a bit of time, it took a bunch of durability, but if you, as I have, a teleporter down here, it's going to go so much quicker. Getting the resources for, like, busting up the boat and then teleporting down, build the boat, and then boat the last bit over. It's going to go so much quicker. So, where do we need to go? We need to go to FB Swamp R. Okay. Make sure it actually gets set. The AnyPortal mod is so good. You can still get this. Oh. Get away. Oh, the abomination. Right, I forgot about that. Ow. Right, that's one of the new enemies. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. Oh. Yeah, they are nasty. Very, very nasty. Let's get out of here. Yeah, but that's one of the new enemies which is actually quite hard to fight. So it's actually good to try to avoid them early game. I think you can come across them earlier as well. Oh, okay. I don't need to use the effect, but once once I can show you how good the effect from the dragon is, I'm going to do it. But it's really good, especially if you have a long stretch where you need to go a certain direction and the wind is, you're having headwind, so the wind is going the opposite direction you want it to go. And yeah, activate that special power and it will take care of everything. Oh, oh. So yeah, let's go in here and see if we can set up a bit of a forward base. Wonder. Hmm. I might want to might actually want to stop here and have a small base here and go from here. Yeah, I think I will. Now, I think what I'm going to do is not make all of you guys sit and watch this. I'm going to come back once I have well, something up and running and is ready to start looking at heading in, doing a first dive into the plains. So we will I will get to building and I will be back as fast as possible. And we're back. And yeah, it took a bit of time, but we have a cabin. Very basic. It has a portal, a bed, all we might need. Now what I need to do is take the boat back again, but I think I'm going to do that between episodes. Most importantly, we have a very, very like initial forward base into the plains. And I'm going to mark that as an I for initial. It's the first one. It's not what we're going to keep, but what we're going to start with. There's a good reason for why I'm doing it like that, which we are going to go over once I actually reach the plains. Now, while we head over there, there is a few things I think we should talk about the plains and you should be aware of before trying to go there. The plains is, I think still, and for the moment, the hardest biome in the game. I don't think it's going to stay like that. I think Mistlands is going to be the last and hardest biome. But for the time being, Plains is the toughest one. And it is the toughest one for, I think, one reason. And that reason is that enemies do a lot of damage. And the annoying thing with the plains is not only like that enemies are hard, they are also they are annoying types, so to speak. And we are soon there, though it seems like we managed to come out in an area where there is village, which I will avoid for the time being. Don't feel like I'm ready, and yeah. Ooh. Oh, that is an annoying enemy type. If you can take it out in range, do it. It's a mosquito, a blood mosquito, and you want to kill it before it tries to attack you. And ooh, pick up some cloudberries. Cloudberries does give me a lot of new things to do. There's new animals and new enemies. I don't think there's new trees, but that's about it. That isn't new. Now, there is a new, so to speak, metal you can get from the plates, but you don't mine it. You get it by killing certain enemies, which then drops this metal. And yeah, these enemies are usually quite difficult to fight against. Ooh. Oh, oh. Ooh. Yeah, these are ooh. Yeah, death mosquito. They do a lot of damage. They do increased damage if they hit you in the back. So yeah, be careful. And they are rather hard to deal with. So make sure you have as much HP as you can get, because believe me, you're going to need it. And I want to see if I can get as much explored as possible. Get some more cloudberries, we will need them. And I want to see if I can find myself a fooling, which is the enemy. Oh, that looks like a tar pit. Oh, ow, they really come out of nowhere. These death mosquitoes. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I'm tarred, which means I'm slowed. Oh. Oh. Ooh. That's a lot of new building items. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Ooh. Okay. Oh. It's really... Oh. Wow, they do a lot of damage if they can hit you, and because of the slow... it becomes really hard. Oh, that's a lot of tar. That's why you want to get close to these to get... But it's dangerous. It's dangerous! Oh. Yeah, the planes... planes are dangerous. Let's just... It's still after me! Oh my god. Yeah, it does poison and slow. The poison isn't too bad, but the slow is pretty awful. And yeah, the plains has this fog that can set in, which makes it rather hard to see anything. Anyway. Is there any of these ugly bastards walking around anywhere? That's a death skeeto. Here we go. You can use the needles from the death skeetos to make, I think, one of the best kinds of arrows in the game, which is rather nice. Now, where am I? I would need to at least try to get out of here. I think that would be a good idea at this point. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's basically a goblin-esque creature. Oh, yeah, they do a lot of damage. And they drop the black metal scrap, which is, at least for now, the last metal in the game. Sounds like there's one more. Yep. Oh, that did a lot of damage. And he died from the poison. Nice. And yeah, they do drop coins as well. And other assorted things. And you can find these kind of places which have a box which might have some good stuff in it. And you might find a village, which I think we had like here. And I'm going to avoid going there. First off, this fog makes it really hard to see. So for that reason, it's probably not a good idea. And I also think that I'm not really ready for that just yet. Ow. Bloody mosquitoes. A second one. Ooh. Yeah, they do stagger when they attack and when you block them, which will give you enough time to attack them. And they do have a low amount of HP, so you should be able to kill them in one hit. I don't see anything. And it's probably even worse on YouTube because of compression. There we go. Oh, right. It was actually something there, which... Fair enough. What I'm going to do is actually... at this very moment... is pause, because as you can see, it's single player and the game is paused. The camera still moves a bit, and this is a feature I hope many more games actually do, regardless if it's a true single player or a co-op or multiplayer. If you can play single player, please let us pause the game. Multiplayer, it makes sense you can't do that. But single player, please let us pause the game, because sometimes you need to just take a break because something happened, or... yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave here what I'm going to do between episodes is get back to the boat and go back with the boat and then start from there. Mostly just to get the boat back because I don't need it anymore. I, technically speaking, don't want to break it apart where I don't really can guarantee that I will get all the stuff back. But that is the first look into the plains. It got foggy at some point, which made it really hard to see. But that's part of the plains. The plains, the weather in the plains can make it a bit annoying to find stuff, and things will sort of charge at you. For example, death mosquitoes might charge at you from nowhere because, yeah, they happen to appear out of the fog. But we are going to leave here, as I said, and continue in the next one. And in the next one, I think we will see what we can do in trying to unlock more stuff to then be able to continue exploring and exploiting the plains. And maybe even at some point, probably not the next episode, but in the future, set up a base in the plains, because we are going to need to do that. But for now, I think we will end it here. But first, a like would be nice. It would be super awesome and nice if you did. If not, well, you don't. So, for now, we will end it here by saying thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.